Thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere in your birth chart that Leo might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to invite you to subscribe and click on that bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. And I just want to take a second and remind everyone, if you are interested in a personal reading, all you have to do is email me at midnightmoontarot@gmail.com. Now, I want to take a second and apologize that I did not get these out in time for the full moon, but just so you know, the energies surrounding the full moon carry on from the time of the full moon until the new moon. I had a lot going on. I had a grown daughter who was sick, like with a pneumonia, bronchitis type thing going on. She had a really hard time with, and you know, no matter how old your kids get, they're still your babies, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start this reading, and I hope you guys enjoy it. What are the love messages you have for Leo mid-month to the end of the month, October 2019? And also, just a reminder, the timing on these readings, okay, even though I may say it's mid-month to say 15th through the 31st of October. Anytime that you find yourself drawn to this particular video, that's when you may find messages that are relevant for you at that time. It's the energy that's drawing you to it. When us tarot readers put dates on there, that's maybe just for organizational reasons, okay? But it really does help to keep in mind that anytime you happen to see the video or the thumbnail and you feel drawn to it energetically and you click on it, there will be messages in there for you. Also, if it doesn't resonate with you, please keep in mind that these are general readings. There are a lot of different, there's usually like 30 days inside an astrological sign, and so each day carries with it its own planetary positions, and according to the time of day and different aspects like that, it's going to be a tiny bit different for everyone. So part of this reading may resonate with you and some may not. If you feel like we're describing your partner instead of you, just flip the roles around. It's just energy, and so you can, don't force it to work. Like I said, based on your particular times and birth times and birthday, your reading could be something completely different. All right, just keep in mind this is a general reading for all of Leo, okay? All right, so here we go. What are the love messages for Leo from the 15th to the 31st of October 2019? What are the love messages for Leo for the 15th through the 31st of October 2019? What are the love messages for Leo from the 15th through the 31st of October 2019? Okay, I feel like maybe one more time will be good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and divide these up. Okay. Okay. So, okay. The Hanged Man is the card on the bottom of the deck. This will be your overall energy for this particular reading. And as we proceed through this reading, I will show you how this card relates to the different cards in your spread as we move along. Okay. Also, I'll be using the Thoth deck to clarify if need be. Okay. Now the first row pertains to you, the things that you are going through, the things that are coming towards you. The second row is the same thing, only it is for your intended, your beloved, your divine counterpart, twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner, an ex that maybe you're interested in getting back together with. Someone that is closest to you and first in your thoughts when you wake up and last in your thoughts when you go to sleep at night. The third row is your obstacles and the fourth row is your outcome. Now, as we go through this reading, I usually lay out cards 3 different times unless the story is complete prior to that. If it still doesn't feel like it's complete by the time we get to the third row, then we're just going to leave it at that, because that just means that there are too many different things going on, and none of them will be completed before the end of the month. So your reading is, you have 2 major arcana cards. You have Strength reversed as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So Leo, you know this card represents you. It's a very beautiful card, and it shows that you have the determination and the will to make so many different things happen, that just your sheer strength of trying to make things work. You know, it's very, 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 very powerful. But being in reverse, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, you may feel as if you are just a little bit off kilter right now, that things may be not going as you had hoped or you had planned or you had foreseen. But fear not. You have this Wheel of Fortune, and so you know, things will be changing. We'll see how they're going to be changing coming up. Now, your partner has the Fool as well as the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is showing me that they are using I hope I'm not getting what my daughter has. That they are feeling a little defensive. They are feeling like they can't quite let their guard down. The Fool tells me that they are looking at this relationship, hoping to have a whole new beginning and a brand new start with you. They want to go ahead and maybe put things behind them. They don't really feel like being held accountable for any of the mistakes that they may have made early in your relationship. Now, that might not be the most wise thing to do. Okay, so where he may be the fool, I don't think you're a dummy. Okay, so please use caution, because this person may feel and think as if, you know, I did what I did and I want to be with you, and if you want to be with me, you're just going to have to never mention those things or put up with them or hold me accountable. Okay, so that is just a little bit foolish on their part. Now, the Seven of Cups as well as the Ace of Swords. Your obstacles are, you know, your partner may have more than one person that they are semi-involved with, or for some reason they haven't quite, you know, cut this person out of their life. And I'm going to tell you that if your partner is entertaining anyone else or a previous ex for any reason, I mean, other than the fact that they have children and you have to discuss things that are going on with the kids, drop off, pick up, visitation, those type things, if it has anything other to do with your everyday causing drama, starting stuff in your life, your partner wants that person there in order either to manipulate you, to make you feel more, it's like trauma bonds. Like they want to bind you to, because they want to make you feel like they are so in demand by other people, whether this is a male or a female. They want you to feel like they have so many different options that you are just so lucky to be with them. Okay, your obstacle is they're not cutting these people out, but it's going to be up to you whether you tolerate this or you go along with it or get caught up in the drama of this. Okay, you need to draw on just a little bit of air if it's in your chart, and I'm sure that most of you do have air in your chart at some placement. Pull on this strength of this particular Ace of Swords and cut this crap out of your life. Nobody needs that. You need to call his bluff. He's being a little fool here, okay, thinking that he's going to pull this over on you and that you're not supposed to hold him accountable. If he didn't want them in their life, in his life, they wouldn't be there, period. Okay. Now for your outcome, you have the Four of Cups as well as the Nine of Pentacles. So it shows me that, yeah, you're still focused on this relationship. You want it to work. You're putting a lot of effort, time, money, faith into it, hoping that you will be able to grow this particular little garden, which is your love affair with this person. You're very focused on it, whereas your partner, I'm still seeing that they have other options. None of them, including yourself, are exactly what they want. You may be filling this person's needs. You may be providing for them in some way. You may be sheltering them, giving them food, sex, whatever needs that this person, transportation, whatever needs this person has, you're providing them with this. And so they're taking their time with you. They're taking advantage of it. Again, they're acting like a fool. But, you are, Leo, you need to get out of this stagnant situation and draw on that strength, which is Leo. And, you're going to have to put your foot down if you want this to end, because it would continue to go. Here's your little Wheel of Fortune. It'll go around and around and around. These situations are going to keep coming back around as long as you are tolerant of them, regardless of the fact of whether he doesn't want or she doesn't want to be held accountable for the things that they've done and are currently doing. Yeah. So they're getting their needs met from more than one person, but yet none of these people that he may or may not be involved with. And he tends to be someone that will play the two off of each other. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. So we have the Eight of Swords as well as the Two of Cups. Now I'm seeing that, you want to work on this relationship. You want there to be a little bit of reciprocity, and there should be in any relationship. There should be an equal give and take at least, okay? You don't want to be the one that is doing all the giving and all the taking. Where you are, it's in this relationship, you're feeling as if you're stuck and you are not. The Eight of Swords talks about a self-imposed mental cage or prison. It can also mean an actual prison. Not really thinking that that's the situation here. I'm not feeling that vibe. But you're not trapped. You don't have to stay. Just because you think you may feel like you have to be in a relationship in order to feel complete. You want that give and take of a relationship. You want that partnership. You want to be part of a couple, but you cannot stay. If you have any self-respect at all, you have to, pull up one of these swords that you're surrounded with and cut it free. You don't have to be in a situation where you're constantly feeling as if you're trapped, as if you're on edge, blindfolded, like you feel like you don't always know what's going on. Like there's more to the story than what you're being told, or you be getting from 2 and 3 different parties. It's just not a very good situation at all. Now, your partner has Star reversed as well as the Hermit. And so where they may have been hoping for a brand new beginning, they certainly is not going to be the way that it is. This person actually needs to spend a little time on their own to figure it out, what exactly it is that they want. They have to feel as if they understand themselves. They have to learn to stand on their own. They don't need someone taking care of their needs and providing for them. And the majority of the people that are subscribed to my channel are female. So I would hate to think that you are a female providing all these things for a grown-ass man, okay? He needs to be on his own. He needs to realize what it is you're offering him besides your time and attention and sex and love. He needs to realize what it is that you are sacrificing and giving up in order to be with him, and appreciate it. And maybe if it is withdrawn for a while, he may come to realize that and appreciate it just a little bit more. Okay, so we have Lovers and we have the Page of Wands. So I do see that there will be, and you're a fire sign, but this feels like maybe since it's in your obstacle column, this may yet be another fire sign that is involved in this particular scenario here. Someone that wants to tell you that maybe they have been in a love situation with your partner, that they have something going on with them. They feel like the person you're with is their soulmate. They feel like they've been done wrong. They feel like, you know, that they have some type of ownership of this particular person, which is why they keep involving themselves in this relationship, and why you need to cut this out or bring it to an end and let your partner know and know in certain terms, is this going to continue, okay? Because they aren't, even if they are this person's soulmate, they are not currently with them, okay? And as long as your partner is entertained by this and are looking at it as if it's an option, you know, they don't want to completely cut things out with this person in case things don't work out with you, because they can always go back to them because they're not able to function on their own for some reason. They're continuing to remain stagnant, and they're not having any growth in their life. I really don't understand why you would want to be with somebody like that in the first place, you know. All right, so we have the King of Wands and the Four of Wands. So this is in your outcome, and this is exactly what you were hoping for. You're hoping that this person matures and grows and develops and actually does become the King of Wands to you being the Queen of Wands, and that you guys are the ones that are soulmates and will have this happily ever after. Okay, I'm going to go through one more time. All right, and there is a Tower moment as well as the Sun. Okay, now the Sun is all about good luck and good fortune and new beginnings and growth and opportunity, but you also have this Tower moment, okay? So you may have to, you know, totally deconstruct this relationship and set whole brand new ground rules so that you can move on and have the type of relationship you want, so that you can manifest this relationship into a forever type love, if that's what you want. You may, during this Tower moment, see that there's something there that maybe isn't quite so appealing to you, and you may not want to continue it. But on the other hand, this card is telling me that, you know, after the Tower, all right, for those that don't know, the Tower looks terrible, and as everything's falling apart. You see, there's no door on this tower. It was never made right. So when it struck by lightning and on fire, these people are having to jump to save their own lives. The foundation that it's built on is not necessarily the best, you know. So when the tower collapses and everything that you love and know falls apart around you, this gives you the opportunity to rebuild and have new growth completely, and have this brand new start over, which will enable you to have this reconciliation with this person, okay? So that is your reading for this this month, this mid-month, 15th through the 31st of October. And as we get closer towards the end of the month, I will have more videos up, as well as you know, your new ones will be coming out into the month for November. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope to see you all here into the month. All right, you have a great day. Bye-bye. Love you.